Again, as I was saying earlier, we try and enhance our horses' looks. One of the important things is to take the whiskers off their noses. I do this with a pair of small, quiet clippers. This horse is used to them, but normally I introduce them just by having them quietly by my side. And when they're used to that and unconcerned about it, I then start to do their noses. I always have them on a rope. I never tie them up so that if they pull back or they're frightened, I've got control, but at the same time, they're not going to pull back and hurt themselves. Quite often I just put a foot on the rope, so I've got two hands. And then just quietly run it over his nose and take all the whiskers off. The biggest problem is they invariably, once they're used to it, try and eat the clippers, which makes it very difficult, especially if you have a very large, very muscular nose. As you can see, he's totally unperturbed about this. I do actually have one or two horses that in the past have really enjoyed it. The other place we'll trim is down his chin. The way I do this is I reverse the clippers and just run them quietly down there, so that, again, we don't get that clipped, artificial look. You never want a sign that says, "I've been here," with the clippers. You can then take their top knots out. You want a short bridle path. His eyelashes, not the actual eyelashes, but the whiskers below his eyelashes, on the top of his eyes. And then also you can take the hair out of his ears. In the show ring, we like to have the horses' tails reasonably short. The important thing is to get this just the right length so it enhances your horse's quarters. The best way to do this is to brush the tail out fully. I always use a hairbrush because it pulls very little hair out, so you've got no tangles in it. You then find a volunteer, in this case my mother, who will hold the top of the horse's tail at about the height that he carries it when he's moving. You then run your hand down to it, and I normally cut it in line with the bottom of the chestnuts. Having done this once, I run the hand down again and just snip off any bits. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much.